feel what I'm saying? You could tap in, you could tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. And listen, man, you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV, right? Time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Time and energy, the highest forms of currency. I mean, I know they got y'all here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, getting to that green, but understand and keep in front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy is the highest form of currency at all times, my G. Now listen, we gonna get right into it. I know you see the thumbnail. I know you see the title. You know what I mean? Katt Williams set the internet ablaze. He got these YouTube streets on fire. He got everybody running around like chickens with their head cut off with the information that he dropped on Shannon Sharp. Now, first and foremost, I got to give a big salute. Big salute to Shannon Sharp for letting Katt Williams come up there and do his thing. One thing for sure, two things for certain, something that I always recognize and that I always pay attention to when it comes to these big time content creators like, the Drink Champs or Gillian Wallow, the puppets for the higher ups and the elite, is that anytime you get to talking and you get to cooking with this information, they start to cut you off. They start to speak over you. They start to change the subject. They do all kind of different tactics to get you off your square when you start cooking and you start exposing the higher ups and the elites. You start exposing Jay-Z. You start talking down about this one or that one. These other guys will speak over you. They'll get you inebriated. They'll make sure that you're not on cue and that when they'll throw you off from the points that you're trying to make. And I got to give a big salute to Shannon Sharp for asking the right questions, right? And not only asking the right questions, but sitting back, shutting up, and letting Katt Williams cook. Letting Katt Williams do his thing, not cutting them off, not trying to distract him, not being scared of the truth. Because all Katt Williams did was go on to Shannon Sharp's podcast, onto his platform, and deliver the truth. And that truth right there brought them in about 20 million in one day, 20 million views in one day. You understand what I'm saying? Now, everybody's talking about this. Everybody is tapped in, even Grown Man Business TV tapped in, but I didn't want to go live just yet. Powerful information. Yeah, the internet, I don't know what's going on. I ain't been having no problems with the internet all day. I don't have no issues with the internet. You feel what I'm saying? And here we are having issues with the internet. Trust me, they've been waiting. They've been waiting, and not just, my investors, not just anybody that's tapped in with the channel. I'm talking about the higher ups and the elites, the ones that, watch over this content. They already know. They already in tune. But when you bring truth to power, when you speak truth to power, when you come onto this platform and you tell the truth, either in your shorts, in your live streams, in your videos, when you come onto this podcast, when you come onto this content creating and you tell the truth, you liable to get 20 million views in one day. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And again, I got to salute, Shannon Sharp. I got to salute Katt Williams for dropping the truth, and for Shannon Sharp allowing him to speak, allowing him to give that game up, not cutting them off, not distracting them like Noriega and Gillian Wallow and all these other big platforms do. Always pay attention to these dudes. As soon as somebody get to cooking, they get to chefing that pot up like Chef Curry. Those guys step on their toes and they cut them off, and they make jokes out of serious situations. Now, one of the questions that's in the DMs right now, I got a lot of people in the DMs, and they saying, yo, why? Why? Grown Man Business TV, why? Why do you think that right now, Katt Williams has, come out and exposed everything and spoke his truth and dropped that knowledge? Why now? Now, first and foremost, I want to tell you, this is a Kobe year, homie. This is 2024. This is a very important year. I've been stressing this all last year because I felt the energy of this year. I felt the energy of 2024 way before the actual year came in. This is a Kobe year. This is a Black Mamba year. This is a Mamba mentality year. This is a truth year. This year right here is going to allow a lot of people to gain wealth, gain knowledge, gain information, and whoever is not on the right frequencies will fall to the wayside. You understand what I'm saying? If you in 2024, if you're not able to come up, if you're not able to level up mentally, information wise, financially, educational, whatever you want to, wherever you want to level up at. If you're not able to level up, that's going to show, and that will, should expose and should show you that you're not on the right frequency, and there's some things that you need to change. That's first and foremost. The energy from this year, if you don't feel it, if you're not able to tap into it, then you need to look in the mirror, you need to redirect your energy, and you need to figure out why you're not being able to tap into this powerful energy of the Mamba year. This is a Kobe year. That's what I'm calling 2024. A Kobe year, homie. We going for the championship. I don't care if we got broken fingers, a torn ACL. It don't matter. We playing all the way to the end. Even with a torn ACL, we going to finish them free throws. We going to get the chip this year. And that's why something so powerful like what Katt Williams did happened right at the top of the year. That's the first thing right there. Because again, Grown Man Business TV, why did this just happen? Like, everybody is, you got to understand something. That was an atomic bomb of information. An atomic bomb of information. I'm talking about, you got Faison Love doing pop-up interviews and pop-up podcasts with Cam Capone trying to explain himself. You got Ludacris dropping freestyles in the studio directly, going at Katt Williams. I mean, all of the celebrities, all of the puppets, all of the ones that Katt Williams was talking about instantly responded. Why? You understand what I'm saying? That right there in itself shows you that everything he said was a fact. I mean, all the way down to Kevin Hart writing a long paragraph on Twitter or Instagram addressing, Katt Williams. And hey man, you got to get that anger about you. See, anytime you get to speaking truth, they're going to say that you're angry. They're going to say that you're jealous. They're going to say that you're crazy. They're going to use one of these terms to label and title you as. And for the most part, right, the public, right, the sheep, they all eat the bait. Oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's just jealous. Oh, he's just mad. It's everything but the truth. Everything but the truth. But again, you got Kevin Hart. You got you got Ludacris in the studio writing rhymes. Ludacris done wrote a whole 16 bars for Katt Williams. Faison Love, highly exposed at this moment. Because when Katt Williams, I'm sitting back thinking, like, man, what does Faison Love bring? Yeah, you did something, big guy. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. When you are a truth teller, now I'm not putting myself on the same level as Katt, because Katt is the spook by the door. Katt is the spook by the door. Katt is the guy who got into the industry, got fully exposed to what they're doing in the industry. He was able to actually look behind every door, every piece of smoke and mirrors. He was there, and he chose not to engage. And now he has so much power because there is nobody that has anything over him. You understand? The higher ups and the elites didn't get him to go to a Diddy party. They didn't get him in one of those mansion parties with Mike Rubin and the rest of the billionaires. They don't have him on camera bunny hopping like Little Meek or taking 4 pockets full like Lil Baby. This is what brings the power. But what comes with the power, what comes with the truth, is the labels, the titles, the false narrative that they're gonna paint. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. It's a Kobe year. That's why he chose at the top of January to drop a nuclear bomb on the industry. Nuclear bomb on the industry, my G. Amazing work. You might not hear me speak too much to the situation, But if you check my shorts, I'm breaking it all down in my shorts. Salute to the shorts, 10,000 views, 7,000, 6,000. We do numbers when it come to the shorts. You understand me? Because one thing I learned about this platform, I already told y'all, it's a portal. This platform is a portal. The higher ups and the elites, they pervert everything that we start to use. They pervert everything. Every source of information, it gets perverted by the higher ups and the elites. So I told y'all a long time ago, YouTube is the new portal. You got radio, you got TV, you got movies, you got newspaper. YouTube is the new portal. And what you got to understand and what I've learned is it's multiple ways to get your truth across on this portal. Multiple different angles and different lanes that you can use to get your point across. So I do the still videos. I do the pre-record videos. And the pre-record videos, they do okay with the numbers. I do my live streams like I do right now where I'm talking direct to consumer, directly to the investors when it come to this channel, when it come to the truth. I carved out a lane for the real and I'm the only one in it. And when I do my live streams, they do okay. The numbers do okay. But when I drop my shorts, 60 seconds of your information, 60 seconds of your attention span. Oh, we do thousands and thousands of views over there. So salute to everybody that's in tune with the channel. The only reason why I still go live is because I like to get direct to consumer. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. I'm an old head. I know how it feel to do it hand to hand, direct to consumer. So I still come live because I like to give y'all that real energy where you can feel through these phones, through this portal, the energy. But the lives, hey, it is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. The shorts, that's where it's at. So make sure when y'all get off this live stream, y'all tap into the shorts because I've been breaking down Katt Williams and all of the information that he gave us through my 60-second shorts. And they go crazy. 2024 is a Mamba year, Kobe year. That's one of the reasons. But another reason that I don't hear anybody talking about, another reason that, when my wheels get to turning and I see red flags all over the field is that I understand that when you are the spook by the door, you know the information before we know the information. You know what's going on before we know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying, my G? You understand. So Katt Williams dropped this nuclear bomb on the industry because he knows what's coming. He can see something that even I, Grown Man Business TV, can't quite see yet. Katt Williams is a genius. He's legally a genius. And before the false narrative come, before the fire starts, he went and threw that out there. So now what can you do? What can you do? See, again, it's beautiful work. Beautiful work, my G. Salute to everybody in the live chat. That's why, Nicole, that's why I still come and do these live streams. I'm gonna be coming a little bit more, but I wanted to wait till 2024. I feel the energy in this year. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of me. You know what I'm saying? We approaching 17,000 subscribers. I want to get to 20K real fast. I want 20,000 subscribers. So we working right now. You understand? Direct to consumer. But Katt Williams knows something that we don't know. This is literally the calm before the storm. Katt Williams, he definitely understands the game and the industry. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. You have to do like Kanye West. You have to say it out loud before the higher ups and the elites set you up to be terminated, set you up to be deleted, set you up for the false suicide note. See, the game has been ran over and over and over right in front of our faces. And with the age of information, The age of knowledge, the age of everything being exposed, we can actually see very clear how they've been getting rid of these celebrities, how they actually terminate their puppets. And not only the puppets, but everybody that causes a threat to the establishment, they terminate them. And it's always a few different ways that they do it. See, again, the higher ups and the elites are not that smart. They're not really that smart. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of tools that they use. But the actual higher ups and the elites are very, dumb. They're very dumb. They don't move with the times. They don't evolve. Once they get something that works, they use it until they're exposed using it. So for a long time, as soon as somebody threatens that the establishment, they get deleted. As soon as the higher ups and the elites think you know something, they think you might expose something. You get too close to the line of exposure, they delete you. Yeah, you know, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Tupac Shakur, people who were right on the break of exposing. Nipsey Hussle, I could go down the list. But when you just pop out like a Kanye West or a Katt Williams and you unexpectedly say everything that needs to be said, blunt, not like Jay-Z. We don't need it in riddles. We don't want it in your album. We don't want you to put it in the song and a bunch of metaphors and a bunch of rhymes and schemes and you know, a bunch of, we don't need your 16 bars, homie. If you come out and you just say the truth, the higher ups and the elites can't touch you. Because if they was to touch Katt Williams right now, it might be a revolution. Because we can all see clearly that y'all did. He's not going to commit suicide. He's not going to delete himself. He's not crazy. He's not on drugs. He's not with a white woman that can actually sabotage us. Nah, all of the tricks of the trade, Katt Williams done dodged that. He done got around that very clean. Very clean. And see, again, truth tellers. Even when somebody like Katt Williams drops a nuclear bomb of truth, there's so much truth to be told that a grown man business can come right behind him and break down the truth that he gave y'all and give y'all some more truth. Some more truth. Everybody is scatterbrained, even the consumer, even the investors, the consumer, everybody. I ain't gonna lie, even me. I sat back, I've really been wanting to talk about this. This happened a few days ago, and everybody's giving their perspective. And I really had to sit down and digest. I had to intake and then digest what he said. That nuclear bomb of truth. I had to sit down and sit with it for a few days. I had to ask myself some questions like, God damn, what's going? Something is happening that I don't. And with clarity, my G, I'm able to come to y'all right now and break down, very, very particular and important parts of the situation. Yeah, it's a 2024. It's a Kobe year. Mamba mentality. It's been an explosive year, and we're not even 2 weeks into it. That's why 2024 is a magical number. But not only that, full exposure is your bulletproof vest when it comes to the higher ups and the elites. Full transparency. And for a long time, people have tried to figure out secret ways to expose the higher ups and the elites. Nipsey Hussle, he was trying to, rub shoulders with the higher ups and the elites, but at the same time, build up his community, and he got deleted in his community. Jay-Z, before Jay-Z was billionaire Hove, before Jay-Z fully became a puppet, when Jay-Z was still rubbing shoulders with Dame Dash, Jay-Z was not a puppet to the higher ups and the elites. That's why Jay-Z had to get rid of Dame Dash. And if you listen to the music, if you listen to the albums that Jay-Z gave us when Dame Dash was still around. There's all type of metaphors and secret passwords and code words and code statements where he's exposing the higher ups and the elites. And when the higher ups and the elites got a glimpse and heard that, they told Jay, you got to get rid of Dame. Dame Dash is influencing you to be a rebel, to help your community, to help your people, to go against the establishment. And the only way you're going to be looked at as a businessman is you got to get rid of that loud dude. Yeah. The dude that's going to say the truth. The dude that's going to expose us in public. The dude that's brash. You got to get rid of him, and we'll give you the world. We'll give you the girl. We'll give you the family. We'll give you the 100 millions that you, the billions that you, we'll put you in position. Yeah, but you got to get rid of him. And I use all that to say this. That's what it is with Katt Williams. When you look at a Kevin Hart, when you look at all of these other celebrities that are now, responding to Katt Williams, how do you think Kevin Hart got to that level? Okay, listen, we're going to give you everything, Kevin Hart. But at Katt Williams, you can't be in line with that. You can't be in line with somebody that's going to fully expose us, and they're not afraid to be deleted. They're not afraid to hop out there and just give up the truth. Because we're going to give you all the money. We're going to give you the fame and the fortune and recognition. We're going to give you that. But listen to this. Why did Katt Williams do 20 million views in one day with truth alone? No extras. Yeah, we here now, homie. We here now. And what you got to understand is Grown Man Business TV is going nowhere. Nowhere. The truth is the truth. The real is the real. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. Why do you think that Katt Williams, sitting on a couch with Shannon Sharp, did 20 million views in one day? Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, I've always known this. That's why the channel has been built off of this. This channel has been built off of this right here. The truth is what everybody is fiending for. Yeah, we like to listen to these other bloggers. We like to listen to these other, content creators that talk about this, that, and the third. Junk food content. Yeah, we all, every now and then, all of us go to a fast food restaurant, even if it's Chick-fil-A, just to get some French fries. But we're all yearning for the truth. We're all yearning for a home-cooked meal that's going to stick to our ribs. That's why the majority of y'all come to Grown Man Business TV every time you see something posted. That's the reason why Katt Williams was able to do 20 million. Hey, listen, Kevin Hart ain't doing 20 million in one day with a comedy show. It ain't nothing Kevin Hart could bring to the YouTube, to content, to comedy that's going to get him 20 million views in one day. Because we already seen Kevin Hart with a dress on. Chris Tucker, we already seen you with a dress on. Huh? Whew. Come on, man. I can only give it to you real. I can only give it to you real. I've only carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. The truth is power. Speaking truth brings the light. Now, I never claim to have all the answers when it comes to this. I never claim to have all the answers. But I want everybody to keep an eye open. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Don't fall for the distractions, but keep an eye open for what's happening next. Something is coming. Now, you already know it's multiple different angles when it comes to this. Multiple different angles. So the bigger picture is this fake doomsday situation that they're the narrative of doomsday that they're painting all over social media, that they're painting all over these news outlets, that they're painting all over Netflix, all of these new movies, leave the world behind, and all of these new movies depicting doomsday. See, the celebrities, the puppets, they are pawns on the board, on the chess light, or on the chess, on the board, on the chessboard of life. They are pawns on the chessboard, homie. They get moved around. These celebrities that Katt Williams was talking about, because you got to understand something. I'm tying it all together. I'm tying it all together for you. These celebrities, these puppets, these idols that you guys are worshiping, Doja Cats and the Megan Thee Stallions and the Offsets and the Cardi B's and, the Blueface and the Krishan, all of these celebrities, all of these puppets are mere pawns on the chessboard of life. They're only pawns. And what do you do with pawns? Pawns are the first pieces that we move when we play chess. These are the pieces that we move to set up the big move. Yeah. You put your pawn out there. You might sacrifice one. You might sacrifice two. You might sacrifice 3 or 4 pawns on the chessboard. But we only sacrifice the pawn so that we can move the king, so that we can move the queen, so that we can move the rook and the knight. Yeah, I'm giving you some game right now. So the celebrities, the puppets, they're only pawns. And they're being moved around. You haven't noticed how many celebrities are going through humiliation rituals right now? You haven't paid attention to how many celebrities are making news right now for the wrong reasons? You haven't paid attention on how Blueface and Krishan Rock are always in the news, always frontline media, always being talked about? These are pawns that are being set up. Why? Why are they being set up? If you're not paying attention, you say they're here to entertain us. They're, this is what people want. You're not paying attention. Then you have Katt Williams come and drop a bomb of information, just exposing everybody and all the things that they got to do to get into these situations. Ooh, why? Because a bigger play is being ran. A bigger play is in play. Yeah. A bigger play is in play. A bigger play is being ran right in front of your eyes. But how can you see it when all the pawns are right in front of your face? How can you see it when everything is about these celebrities and this baby and these cheating and this divorce? What are we talking about? The truth. And not just the truth, but the truth coming from somebody that's deep in the game will break the internet. Salute, Solo Warrior. Yeah. 20 million in one day. Because it's a bigger play being ran right in front of our face. At the same time, right? It's perfect timing. That interview, that information, it was perfect timing because again, you got all of these different news outlets. You got DJ Academic, you got every male celebrity, every male puppet being accused of sexual assault. You got every female going through divorce. You got all of these distractions, and behind all of these distractions, you got Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg spending $270 million on doomsday bunkers. Nobody's talking about that. There's no big media outlet about that. Now, they have to tell us. That's the beautiful thing about the universal law, is they have to tell us, but they don't have to oversaturate us with that information. They just have to tell us one time. Oh, breaking news. Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos have bought land in Hawaii. Oprah Winfrey has brought land in Hawaii. After they wiped out Hawaii, now they buying up the land and building these doomsday bunkers out there in Hawaii. Yeah, this is the part you can't get from nowhere else. This is the part, even after Cat Williams exposing the industry, this is the part you only get when you come to Grown Man Business TV. When you come to the real. So you got Cat Williams exposing the industry. You got Jeff, you got Weinstein celebrity list being leaked or exposed, if that's even a real list. You got these social media and these news outlets saying that this is the list of celebrities that went and chilled with Weinstein. At the same time, you got Cat Williams saying he denied Weinstein a fellatio. He said Weinstein offered him fellatio. He wanted to pop his top. He wanted to give Cat Williams fellatio. If you don't know what fellatio is, then yeah, Google it. You got all of these things being exposed. You got all of these, information time bombs exploding right behind each other. You got Weinstein, you got Diddy, you got academics, you got all of these time bombs going off. But nobody's talking about the doomsday bunkers. The doomsday bunkers out there in Hawaii. And again, you're not going to get this from anywhere else. Why are they building these $275 million doomsday bunkers? At the same time, showing us all of these new videos and all of these new movies on Netflix about the extinction of the world and leave the world behind. If you can't see behind the smoke and mirrors, if you can't see the BS, then what you're gonna obviously think is doomsday is coming. There's going to be a bomb dropped. There's going to be a war that's going to happen. And these billionaires need a doomsday bunker to survive in. I'm here to tell you it's going to be the total opposite. I'm here to tell you that's the false narrative. You can never go with the obvious when it comes to the higher-ups and the elites. When it comes to the obvious, that's the trick. Don't look for the double cross. Always pay attention to the triple cross. If you're looking for the double cross, you're going to get caught by the triple cross. So everybody, even Hassan Campbell, all of these content creators, all of these news outlets, CNN, Fox News, everybody on YouTube is pushing doomsday. They're pushing a bomb. They're pushing a war. But I'm here to tell you, that's not it. The celebrities are being exposed. Salute to Cat Williams. Salute to everybody else. But the celebrities are only being exposed right now to put the smoke and mirror in front of you. To put the smoke and mirror. The majority of the sheep are going to talk about the celebrities, and that's it. When you awaken, when you can see past the smoke and mirrors, we go from the celebrities, we go from Cat Williams to this right here. To this right here. See, believe it or not, Americans are more united than they're letting you know. White, black, whatever. I'm going to say white and black. We got a whole bunch of other Americans. We got a whole bunch of, other people, but I don't trust them. I don't trust the Asian Americans. I don't trust the Muslim Americans. I don't trust them. They throw American behind what they really are, and I don't trust that. So I'm gonna say white and black people. I'm gonna say white and black people are more united than they want you to know. And that's why it's always a race issue in the news when you look at these big news outlets, when you're looking at, the Fox Newses and the Breakfast Clubs and DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God playing butt tag every day. It's always a race issue because anything that they're pushing, you got to look behind it. Any narrative that they're trying to get you to believe, you got to push that to the side and you got to look behind it. So if they're telling you that it's a race thing, if they're telling you that it's black against white, that's because it's not black against white. They're making you believe it. Yeah, so Americans are way more united than they want you to know. There is no war coming to American soil. A lot of y'all have not traveled the Americas. A lot of y'all have not traveled state to state. And I'm going to tell you something. Having a CDL license and driving state to state, east to west coast, north to south, it really opens up your mental and lets you know just how vast the Americas are, just how much land is out here in America. There is no war coming to America. But you know what is going to come? The poor is going to eat the rich. Ooh. I only came to drop the game for y'all. I only came to give you the real. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. The poor is going to eat the rich. And when I say rich, I'm not only talking about financially. I'm talking about, spiritually. I'm talking about, when it comes to family. I'm talking about everything and above. The poor is going to eat the rich. That's why, like Katt Williams said, and it's documented. I started with Katt Williams and I'm tying it all in for you guys. Katt Williams said that he can, go amongst the people. He said that every state that he goes to, if he makes 300,000, if he makes 100,000, he takes 10 to 15,000 and he puts it to the homeless people, or he gives somebody this, or he gives somebody that. And see, that's what keeps Katt Williams amongst the people. So Katt Williams, even though he's financially in place, even though he's financially wealthy and rich, he's a part of the poor. He's not a part of the rich. See, it's deep, because not only should you be rich when it comes to wealth and money, but I'm talking about spiritually. Yeah. See, the majority of these celebrities, they're rich, wealthy, but I'm talking about they're more rich when it comes to the devilish things that they do. They're more rich about the satanic symbols and the satanic messages and the satanic narrative that they push amongst the people, the good people, good and evil. It is a spiritual war going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. And you're gonna have to choose a side. So what I'm telling y'all is point blank period. There is no war coming to American soil. There is only gonna be a war between the rich and the poor. And I'm not just financially, because when people say the poor is gonna eat the rich, you automatically think that it's financially. But it's always deeper than rap. When you come to Grown Man Business TV, it's always deeper than rap. The poor is going to eat the rich. That's why Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and Oprah Winfrey and Jay-Z and Beyonce are building these $100, $200 million doomsday bunkers. Because the meek shall inherit the earth. The meek. And I'm not talking about bunny hopping Meek Mills. I'm not talking about that meek. I'm talking about the meek. The people. Good versus evil. The poor. The truth tellers shall inherit the earth. Understand something. Understand something. That's the war that's coming. And see, again, as long as they got y'all thinking that a bomb is coming from North Korea, as long as they got y'all thinking that a bomb is coming from China, as long as they got y'all thinking that Russia is going to do something, you'll never put two and two together that we, the people, we are the biggest threat. The truth tellers, the content creators, we are the biggest threat. We are the ones that, the voice is more powerful than CNN. The voice is more powerful than Fox News. The voice is more powerful than The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy playing butt tag every morning. We are the threat. Whew. Is it making sense to you now? Why they're letting all of the immigrants come across the border, while they're flying all of the people from Israel and Russia and Ukraine over here, giving them free health care? Because the people of this land are they a real threat? Okay, but they got y'all, they got the sheep thinking that Russia's the real threat. They got the sheep thinking X, Y, and Z when they're Russians over here that own $1 million and $100 million yachts right here in America. Bringing all of the people from Ukraine, bringing all of the people from all these different nations over here, giving them free health care, giving them resources, and telling them when the war breaks out, when the poor tries to eat the rich, we need y'all to be on our side. Y'all thought y'all was giving them a rest haven. Y'all thought y'all was giving these immigrants a new life, a new chance at a better life, when the whole time they have been brought over here to go to war with the people of this. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now ask yourself this: where you heard that at? Where you heard that at? Yeah, yeah. One city, one state, one nation at a time. They're knocking you down. They got it out there in Chi-Town. They got it out there in California. They got it out there in New York City. All of the places where you guys are not allowed to arm yourself. All of the places where the Democratic Party is in charge and the gun laws are real tough for y'all. That's where they're bringing the immigrants at. That's where they're bringing yeah. That's where they're going to bring the war to. You don't see it going down in Texas. You don't see it going down in the Sunshine State. Oh, and the sun is shining. The sun is shining. I hope it's 80 degrees wherever you are. Because where I'm at, yeah, we ain't having no issues with that. You feel what I'm saying? So, again, is it going to be a war? Nah. It's going to be a war with the same very people that a lot of y'all are allowing to come into our country across them borders. That's what a war is going to be. And those are going to be the people that stand in between the poor eating the rich. While all of this is going to go down, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they'll all be in these doomsday bunkers. But I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to give you hope. I'm here to give you the truth. I'm here to give you the real. 60 minutes of power. I'm here to give you that. No matter what they do, they're not going to be able to hide from what has been written already. The truth feels good. That's why Katt Williams felt so good, and he was so light on his feet when he was giving it to you. That's why I get in the zone the way I get in the zone, because what has been written, if you believe in God or not, if you are on the side of good, you understand that what has been written is what it is. It's already in stone. The guys that's on the other side, they always believe that they're the end-all be-all, that they control the earth, that they control the resources, that they can control everything. And that's the one downfall. That's one of the biggest flaws in their chinks and in their armor, is that good will prevail. The good will prevail. The light always shines. It don't matter if you put clouds in the sky. It don't matter if you create false narratives. It don't matter if you hide in a doomsday bunker. You cannot hide from what has been written already. And you already know. You already know what side you on. Because the things that you do in the dark will determine what side you on. You know. You already know. You know, if you was like G. Depp and you was running around in the streets and you committed a murder and you got away with it and never got caught, yeah, you got to pay for that. You're on the other side. The things you do in the dark, the things you do when everybody's asleep, the laws you pass when everybody's watching football are the things that put you on the side of evil. No stone will be left unturned. Salute for that. You already know. All in. You already know. Salute. I see you everywhere. You one of the ones that's outside. Listen, man. Listen, man. All in Alkaline Lifestyle, you know, big salute. She's a day one investor. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm everywhere. And the majority of the people that's out there never there. I'm everywhere. And you guys are never there. But yeah, all in, I see you everywhere. So I gotta salute you for that. But yeah, no stone. That is something that has already been written. Again, I'm just trying to give y'all the game. No stone will be unturned, my G. No stone. So when you got these guys, and again, I had to tie it in with Katt Williams. I had to tie it in with the truth being told. Because the same way the truth that Katt Williams spilled and gave to the internet and gave to the world, the same way that truth has Ludacris in the studio dropping 16 bars, the same way that truth has Kevin Hart responding, the same way that truth has Faison Love trying to explain itself. You know, Michael Blackson doing interviews. When the last time you seen a Michael Blackson interview? I'll wait. Paying homage to Katt Williams. I'll wait. When the last time you seen Michael Blackson, the king of African comedy, doing an interview? I saw one yesterday on my timeline. Because the truth brings light to power. Truth brings it to power, my G. The evil, the lies, they can only hide when the truth is not being revealed. So yesterday, after he was exposed, after, Katt Williams did his thing, now, hold on, guys. Now I see a Michael Blackson video. Come on, Mike. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's what let us know that he told the truth. And that same truth, is what got all these billionaires and multi-millionaires running, hiding under every stone. Even the most technology, even the most, just the best stones that you can find, the best stones that you can pay for. They are hiding under them. Even $270 million stones will be overturned. I'm not here to preach the gospel. I'm not here to preach the gospel, but if TV Jakes could get up there and make hundreds of millions of dollars, all at the same time of preaching a fake gospel and being a power bottom out there with P. Diddy at his parties in the mansions, I can give y'all the truth. I can give y'all the truth for free. I can tell you that regardless of what the name is that you put on the creator, you got to understand that there is a creator. No matter what name that you put on that biblical text, the biblical text has been written already. No matter how much perversion, no matter how perverted the white man, the Christianity, because Christianity, that word doesn't mean God. That's not a part of it. Christians perverted the Bible. That's why you don't believe in a word of it. That's why you think everything that's in that book is not real. That's why you think that everything that's been written is not real, because the other side, I don't want to call it the devil. I don't want to call it, I don't know. It's evil has perverted the book so that you don't believe it. But if it wasn't true, if it wasn't real, why would evil even use its powers or whatever you want to call it to actually pervert that particular book? Why? Because even evil knows. And as much as evil runs, and as much as evil hides, and as much as evil deceives, right? The one thing that evil does know is that every stone will be overturned. Even the $270 million stone. So I'm here to just, the game has to be given. And when real recognizes real, when real is recognizing real, it should only inspire. It should only motivate. You understand what I'm saying? And that's exactly what Katt Williams did for Grown Man Business TV. You know, I told myself, man, a lot of these content creators, they're getting full of themselves. They come up onto this platform, they come up onto YouTube, and they get a little motion, and they start feeling themselves, and they start thinking that, you know, it's something that they're doing that's taking them to the next level. But I understand that even the platform that I'm on is ran by the higher ups and the elites. Even the platform that I come on to speak truth is ran by evil. So I understand that, hey, you know, let's be very cautious. Let's not ever get too full of ourselves because of these numbers, because of these views, because of these likes, because of the subscribe. Let's never take it too serious. And that's why at the end of the year, towards, you know, the holiday season, that's the holidays, right? I didn't do any content. The only content that I did do is, you know, while I'm watching TV or hanging with the family, I might edit a short because it's only 60 seconds worth of material and I can give it to y'all. It don't take me long to edit and I can put it out there and still keep y'all engaged with the channel. But as far as pre-recorded videos and as far as live streams, I did nothing towards the end of December. So the last 2.5 weeks of December, the last 2 weeks and all that, I was not on any social media platforms. I didn't post on Instagram. I didn't do anything for the most part with YouTube. I backed away. I took a breather. And I let all these other content creators, you know, go live every day and talk they talk and walk they walk, thinking that they did something. And I sat back and watched as a consumer. All in Aquiline, that's how I see you. I see you everywhere. I salute you. I respect you. You outside when it come to this YouTube. When it come to that knowledge, all in Aquiline is outside, my G. The lifestyle, she's in there. If it's some truth being spoken, I see her around. So that's what I chose to do. I chose to be a consumer for the last 2 weeks of the year and spend time with the family and help make sure and build the foundation. Because again, when you get on this YouTube thing and you start feeling yourself and you start thinking that this is it, this is where you are engulfing, you are indulging, you are walking through the door. The portal is open. You are engaging in that. And the only way to get the truth to the people is for me to engage in it as well. That's why the spook by the door, that's why that book is so powerful, because, you know, he had to become an FBI agent. He had to become a CIA agent so that he could get the information and bring it back to his people. You understand what I'm saying? So I watch Nip do it. I watch all these other celebrities do it and get deleted for doing it. And what I understand is you got to do it and you got to keep good first. If you want to call it God, the creator, good versus evil, you got to keep good first. Yeah. So that's why we here. That's why the game is being dropped. That's why I'm spilling the information. Again, it all stemmed off of Katt Williams giving up that game. But when you break down the false information, when you break down the false narrative of everything that's being pushed, go on Netflix right now. Hey, listen, when you get off this live stream, go on Netflix and look at how many, you know, extinction movies they got posted up right now. And you know how many different ways they are showing you that the world is going to end, that, you know, this is going to happen, that, you know, humanity is going to go back into the Stone Ages. It's about 100 different extinction movies out right now. And the only narrative, the only scenario that they haven't showed y'all is the poor eating the rich. The poor. They have not showed you one movie of the poor rebelling against the rich, good rebelling against evil, my G. They have not showed you this. And I'm here to tell you that that's what's going to happen. That's what's coming to this land. That's what's coming. You don't feel that energy. You don't feel something coming. You did so you watched that whole interview with Cat Williams, and you was only able to, associate that with the celebrities that he was talking about. You wasn't able to see past the smoke and mirrors. You didn't feel the conviction of that interview. To everybody that felt what I felt, salute. To everybody that didn't, get in tune, homie. Get in tune. It's always deeper than rap. It's always deeper than rap. And so let's I did a live stream. When it first happened, right? I want to, and again, this is beautiful. When the whole Cat William thing first happened, everybody was just so anxious to speak on it. Even myself, like I actually went live. Um, I went live and I spoke about what I thought I heard from Cat Williams at that present moment, not really understanding that I needed a little bit more time to digest what was going on. And speaking about Cat Williams, I was speaking about a few other bloggers and YouTubers that bring me up, and I see a lot of questions and a lot of comments in my DMs about these particular YouTubers, and I spoke on them. And that video I took down because that's not the type of energy that I want to engage in at the beginning of 2024. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand and I see so clearly what this year is about. I see very clearly what this year is about. And I understood instantly that the evils are attacking. They're going to attack the blessed. The evil is going to attack the good. The evil is going to try to incite you and try to influence your mental capacity to engage and roll in mud with these, yeah. So I was speaking on a couple of bloggers, and it was all truth what I was saying. It was all facts what I was saying, but nah, I had to take that down. And I took that live stream down. I set back for another day, which was yesterday, so a little bit today. Regained my thoughts, got my bearings in place, and here we are. I just gave y'all 60 minutes of fire, 60 minutes of truth. Yeah, exactly. So the warrior, exactly. He told y'all. One of the reasons, again, why you gotta know it's the truth. I got a lot of people in my DM saying, yo, I think that he's lying. Even in my comments, I'm engaged in the comments. Yo, I think he's lying. He's mad about this. He's mad about that. But again, if you only watched that interview and applied it to the celebrities that he was talking about, then you're a sheep. It's so deep. It's so much deeper than rap. And Solo Warrior, 100% right. He made an effort and he made it his business to let y'all know. And I just dropped either I just dropped it or I'm about to drop a short speaking on that exact part that you're talking about, Solo Warrior, where he made an effort and he made it his business to let y'all know that there's a good and there's an evil. This is the year where you're gonna have to understand, and you don't have, matter of fact, you don't have to understand. But if you understand or not, this is the year that is really gonna separate the good from the evil, the real from the fake. And yeah, man, just because you have not been caught, just because at night you sneak on your computer and you watch, you know, yeah, see a child, you know what I'm talking about. Just because you got away with a murder or a body and you didn't do the and you went to jail and you got away and you came out unscathed. 2024 is the year of the, yeah, it's that year, B. It's that year. I teach my babies this. Listen, what's more important is what you do when nobody's looking. Let me give y'all some game, and I'm not gonna leave y'all with this, but I'm gonna land this plane. Everybody thinks your heart is up here. Everybody, says, put your hand over your heart, and you put your hand up here. But I'm here to give you some game. Your heart is not up here in your chest like that. This is where your lungs are at, right? Your heart is actually down here, under your underarm. It's under. Your heart is down here and it's under your ribs and it's tucked inside to be protected by, your ribs a little bit and be protected by, your lungs and all that. But your heart is up under there. And the reason your heart is under all of that is because your heart is hidden. Your heart is hidden. The symbol for that, your heart is hidden. Is why is your heart hidden? Again, it's not up here. It's hidden. It's hidden. Your heart is hidden because your heart holds and hides your deepest, darkest secrets. Your heart holds your deepest, darkest desires. It all sits in your heart. It all sits in your heart. And your heart is covered up. And that is because, and I'm giving y'all some game right now. That is because only you and God know what's in your heart. Let me say it again, only you and God know what's in your heart. So you can have the most foulest desires. You can have the most wicked intentions because all of that is hidden in your heart, your intentions. You can have the most wicked intentions in your heart, and the average human won't be able to know what you are or what you conceal, what's your real agenda, what's your real intentions. It takes a long time for you to get to know what's in somebody's heart because it's hidden. It's not up here visible. It's hidden. And it's hidden for a reason because only God and that person really knows what's in their heart. So when it comes to good and evil, it's not that's why they say you can't judge nobody because you don't really know. You only know what they show you. You only know what they bring to this YouTube channel. You only know what kind of content. You can only decipher from what you can see and what's visible. But you don't know what's hidden in their heart. But the only God, the only person, he know what's in there in his heart. She know what's in her heart. And the Creator knows what's hidden. So when it come down to when we say good and evil, homie, it's not about, the guy that got, it's not the obvious. It's really what's deeper than rap. In 2024, very explosive already. And even Katt Williams, when you get that type of money and you up under the higher ups and the elites and you playing around with the evils, you're not allowed to say good and evil. You're not allowed to say Christ. You're not allowed to say Jesus. You're not allowed to say. See, you can say a lot of these other terms, when these people, they win these awards and they get up on the stage and they say, first and foremost, into this microphone, I would like to thank God. And all this time, all these years, we just would associate them saying God with the Creator. And the whole time, they was saying God. They was calling to the Baphomet, their God. They were saying thank God to the Baphomet, the God of evil, their God. So when you get a celebrity, a puppet, and I don't even want to call Katt Williams a puppet. He's more a spook by the door. He's more the one that went in, played like he was going to be a puppet, got a chance to get to the parties and see what's going on, and then came back and gave us all the game. Every time he does a comedy special, he drops so much game all the way down to the, when he saw the dude in the room and is that Professor Ogilvy? He was giving up game a long time ago. Y'all just now catching on. He had to literally sit down with Shannon Sharp and flat out tell y'all this what it is. But he been talking about Professor Ogilvy for a long time. So when you get one of those guys, not a puppet, but a spook by the door, and he says, I'm on the side of good. It's good and it's evil, and we don't care nothing about the other side. Yeah, he told y'all something. Again, if you can see past the smoke and mirrors, if you can see past all the BS and you can get the message, he told you he was on the side of good. That's not something that the higher ups and the elites will allow from a Jay-Z. That's not something that the higher ups and the elites will allow from a Beyonce. That's not something that the higher, even Krishan Rock, she's, Little Nas X. It's gotten to the point where the evil is, they're doing things in public, blatantly out loud to try to deceive you and make you think that they're up under the creator. And it's all false. It's all a false narrative. It's all evil, my G. It's all evil. It's a reason for this, man. Yeah, that Professor Ogilvy was one of the one joints. That was one of them joints that I caught. It didn't go over my head. And I laughed about it, but it was an awake. It's, in the time and the process of the awakening. These are one of those things where I was like, I grew up watching the Parkers. I know who Professor Ogilvy was. I get to doing research and starting to really look at Professor Ogilvy. Then he starts, I'm like, oh, Professor Ogilvy was like the dad from Family Matters. Professor Ogilvy was like Uncle Phil because the dad from Family Matters and Uncle Phil were boyfriend and boyfriend. Yeah. Whew. Oh, the male perspective, the man image that they're putting in front of us, even back in the Family Matter and back in the Fresh Prince and back in the Moesha and the Professor Ogilvy and the Parkers, all the way back then, those male images were all LBG 1238. Oh, the awakening. The awakening. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. 2024 is the year of information. We've been living in the age of technology and in the years of information, but 2024 is the Kobe year. 2024 is the Mamba mentality year. 2024, it's only gonna get better, my G. It's only gonna get better. Don't pay attention. Don't get psyched out by the Netflix movie. Stop thinking that a bomb is coming out the sky. The poor is going to eat the rich. The poor is going to eat the rich. The rich is right now trying to build up a line of defense with all of these immigrants and all of these Ukrainians and these Mexicans and all of these pawns and all of these, they playing on the side of evil. They so thirsty to come to America that they done sold out and they done gave up their soul to play on the side of evil. They coming over here. Oh, we want a better life. Trust me. Y'all done all... It's not going to happen. Y'all are the first line of defense, but like all in alkaline. Salute, sister. Every stone will be overturned, my G. Even your $275 million doomsday bunkers that are made out of stone, that are protected by stone, will crumble. They will crumble underground, under the force of the Creator, under the force of good. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to everybody that tapped in. It's 2024. Let's make sure we on the same energy. Let's make sure we on the same wavelength. Ain't none of these YouTubers can touch me, my G. They can't touch the truth. I done showed y'all the crib already. I done showed y'all the pool. I done showed y'all the lifestyle. I done gave y'all a glimpse. I keep it real. I don't talk about rich friends. I got a lot of rich friends. But I'm not their child. I don't need them to show money. I don't need they Rolexes to show y'all the Rolex. I'm on a whole nother level from these Sippy with the Drippies and these other YouTubers. We not the same. And not only are we not the same, is that truth gotta be told, my G. Truth gotta be told. It don't matter how many filet mignon meals you get at this restaurant or that restaurant. We did that years ago. The truth will trump all. Grown man business TV. The truth from a grown man will trump all. And I'm human, so I just got to make sure that I keep myself intact. I keep my energy on a high, vibration, so that I don't fall into the mud with these YouTubers. So I'm not rolling in the mud with these dudes in the pig pen. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I like to engage. I'm one of the ones that I'm down with the celebrity boxing match. Yeah, we can put the paper up. I would love to get in the ring, but at the same time, I can't come onto this app that's ran by the higher ups and the elites. That's ran by evil, and speak negativity into truth. I can't speak negativity into power. I can't manifest negativity. I can't manifest that. I won't manifest it. So when I come onto this app, I'm only going, I'm going to do what I've been doing, speaking truth. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. If it's about celebrities, if it's about the government, if it's about higher ups and the elites, if it's about doomsday, if it's about whatever, I'm going to speak the truth that I know is the truth to y'all. That's it. That's what built this channel. We going on 17,000 investors, my G. We organically, let me involve that. Let me make sure I put that there. We are approaching 17,000 investors and subscribers organically. We didn't take no shortcuts. Nah. We got close to the pig pen. I got a little bit of dirt on my shoes when I had to step on Lil Zippy and a few other content creators, but we ain't never gonna get inside the pig pen, and we ain't rolling around in the mud. I got a couple of stains on my shirt, and I got a couple of stains on my Timberlands, though. That's it. That's all. That's it, and that's all. So, take the time to feel this year, my G's. Take the time. And it's such a powerful year. You ain't even got to meditate to feel the energy that's involved with 2024. You ain't got to go off into a closed room. You ain't got to get quiet. It's so powerful. You can feel it right now as I speak to you. You feel it. Trust me. If you pay attention, when you get up in the morning to go to work, when you come home, when you feel this energy, you feel something. You're saying something is gonna happen, man. I don't know what it is, but something is coming. It's already been written, my G. I'm gonna keep my foot on their neck. I ain't stopping. It's good and it's evil. Only the real survive. Salute for that. That's the truth. It's not the strong, to be real is to be strong. To tell truth is to be strong. So when they say the strong survive, what is the strong? Yeah, evil is strong. Evil is powerful. All of these terms, all of these words are spells being casted. And when you really dig into it, when you really pay attention and you can see through the smoke and mirrors, it gets wild, man. It's such a deep rabbit hole. Even when people say the strong will survive, well, evil is strong. Only the good will survive. Only the real will survive, my G. Don't ever let these dudes make you think they got away with murder. Don't ever let these dudes make you think they made it look clean and they made it look good. They haven't been judged yet. They haven't been judged yet. So you committed a deletion. You committed a murder. You went to jail and got out. And now you think that you are being blessed. Nah. Don't work like that. All the child trafficking that's going on in the government, that's going on behind closed doors, Epstein and all of these celebrities, they've all been indulging and engaging in child trafficking and all of these weird things. And they think that getting an award or making $1 million, they're being blessed by the Creator. The evils can bless you as well. People always forget to let y'all know that you can be blessed. If you are blessed and highly favored by the Creator, then you will definitely be blessed or tempted to be blessed by evil. The ones closest to the Creator are the ones that evil wants to tempt and test and bless the most. Woo. I ain't trying to, look, I don't know high horse, man, but when I'm giving good game, it feel like that. So yeah, you done committed, you caught a body and you got out of jail, and now you think that you're being blessed. And nah, you're gonna be blessed. Trust me, it's coming your way because you've been willing to sell out. You've been willing to do anything for some money. You've been asking for bags of money since you came home. It's gonna come your way. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, it's not like back in the day where you would be able to hide behind X, Y, and Z. When you take the bag, you'll be exposed in due time. When you take the money, when you take the blessings from the other side, evil, they're going to expose you. Yeah. So we're going to see you. Trust me. Even Conway got pictured at one of Diddy's parties. I got videos of Conway the Machine, Griselda the rapper, in a skirt and in a jacuzzi with a P. Diddy. Yeah. Is what it is, and it'll be what's gonna be, my G's. Big salute to everybody that tapped into the building. We 75 minutes in. You know, when the game is pure, when the game is potent, I don't gotta give you 2 hours worth. I don't. It's not a lot of smoking. It's not a lot of music being played. We're gonna get right to the business. So I make it real potent when you double back. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know how we do over here at Grown Man Business TV, right? Time and energy is the highest forms of currency. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency, and I want to give a big salute to everybody that's been investing their time and their energy in the channel, investing that time and their energy in the 75 minutes y'all just invested into this live stream. That's what matters the most. You invested 75 minutes out of your life, out of your spirit, out of your journey to be here with Grown Man Business TV. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. We chop it straight off the brick and put it right in the bottles. Raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. Giving it to you straight raw, my G. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. So you already know what time it is, man. Tap in and tap out. Gang.